I know that there is a statement from the DOH and the DNR that will be released or just has been released, no? Just to make a point of clarification, sa Puerto Galera po, we have a total of 35 water sampling stations, no? Of these, 6 were pre-existing kasi po Puerto Galera has a water quality management board, no? And so we have results from those 35 stations. There is a protocol, syempre po, dito sa pag-test po natin. And of the 35 stations, 9 stations lang po ang pumasa. On the declaration of whether there is safety for different types of activities po, that is really DOH's purview. Ang gawain po ng DNR is really to test the water, and our tests are for oil and grease in the water. At yun po yung nagawa namin. No? So that has already been shared with the different agencies.
Okay. Next question.
Follow-up na lang po muna.
Okay, go
Meron
ahead.
na. So, ibig sabihin po, ma'am, ngayon po tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang swimming activity doon, yung ibang mga water activities sa Puerto Galera. Alam po natin ito isa sa mga tourist destinations sa
Yes.
ating bansa. And how will it will affect po yung tourist activities po doon if in case na we're planning to ban it in the next few days or months?
Ma'am, thank you. Difficult for me to speculate about the banning po, no? But what I will say is we have reported na sa 35 na total, 26 po yung bumagsak. 9 ang pumasa, no? So, on the decision on the governance of this risk, ano po, this is really a decision really and a pronouncement that the DOH will have to make. And of course, the local governments will hopefully also take notice of this po.
Okay.
Doon po sa mga bumagsak, ano po ang mga bawal na activities doon?
So oil and grease po, of course, there is a concern in terms of ingestion, and so I will leave that po to the DOH kasi public health and public safety po. Sila po ang magpo-pronounce kung anong bawal at anong hindi. Ang sa amin po sa DNR is testing for the presence and the threshold, at kung may nag-exceed, iyon pa ang i-report po namin. Let me just speak to the issue of the oil spill in general and the cleanup. No? At this point kasi po, we know that there's oil and grease in that water. At this point, what we know is there is an oil spill that is ongoing. And so, what we anticipate po is for as long as the oil continues to leak, and that is being brought under control already effectively now, there will be transport of that oil, no? And that oil in particular will need some remediation for the ecosystems that are within the DNR's mandate to protect. There are some ecosystems that could be badly affected. We need to go into the water to actually see whether or not corals have been coated, for example. And unfortunately, we're not able to do that yet, no? But the DNR has the capacity to go down there. We have the divers, we have an ROV, and we need to actually have physical confirmation of the range of the actual impact in order for us to say, magkaka-recover ba, gaano ba katagal, etc. No, what we are very pleased about, and I have to say this to share with you all, is the different municipalities have really come together under the leadership of the governor. No, they have been able to prevent some of the flows, no, that really coming in the general direction by building their own natural spill booms, no. And these are very effective in terms of absorbing and diverting any oil. And so we're very glad that we are able to assist also in this activity due to the actual technical expertise and mechanical intervention that was given by some of the donors who actually helped us to decorticate coconut fiber and use that material actually to be part of the absorbent material for the oil spill. No? So in terms of months po, it's very difficult for us to say at this point how long. We would like to be able to say for certain when the final leaks will be capped, and that still is being processed now. And so what we would like to say is at this point, let's take a look. No, hopefully within the month or so, the leakage will probably be contained definitely, and we will actually be able to say what kind of damage has been incurred in the ecosystems that are submerged in the water.